In this episode, I explore how AI-driven programs free up hours for PTs by automating routines, being able to preserve your own personal programming style, and allow you to shift from the stats and numbers of programming to be able to focus on the empathy and human connection. Here are 5 things you will learn in today's episode. First, how to use ChatGPT prompts to create programs for a wide range of fitness goals. Secondly, ways to systemize your programming to make your work more time efficient. Thirdly, how you can balance AI collaboration with your own personal coaching voice. How you can use techniques to preserve your unique style and ensure that the highest quality of programs is still available to your clients. And finally, you'll learn the importance of human connection and soft skills in an AI-driven programming future. One of the biggest uses of time for a PT, a gym owner, or an online coach is programming. The problem is all the hours we spend programming doesn't actually get us anywhere. It doesn't move our business forward. Now, I'm not saying it's not important because it really is. Programming is important. What I am saying is that this type of work should be classified as working in your business. It's not working on your business. It's something you need to do as a bare minimum to keep your head above water. It's like replying to emails or invoicing. It's a non-negotiable to be able to serve and service your clients and members. And because it's a non-negotiable, it's not really something you can just eliminate from your monthly task list. Now, for a previous episode of the Business of Fitness podcast, I tracked every minute of my work time for a year. Check that episode out. What I found was that so many of the business owners I mentor spend way too much time on programming. One of my recommendations that came out of this was around what we should aim to do with the time when we're doing unbillable hours, the work we're doing that we're not actually getting paid for, the time when we're working in, not on the business. And programming is one of these tasks that fits into this category. Now, in that previous episode of the podcast, I said, for this use of time, we want to build systems to automate the tasks in this category as much as possible. There's no direct financial return for the hours we spend working in the business. So we obviously want to turn the dial down here. Now, the asterisk on this is that no one should be able to tell that we're spending less time on admin. The whole point of systemization is to be able to automate the process so that you're still doing these things as well as, or actually probably better than they would be if you were grinding through each individual step yourself. Okay, that's what I said in that previous episode. So how do we actually do this for programming? Well, I wondered, can we use an AI agent, something like ChatGPT, to create programs that are even better than what we could do ourselves? Could we do this without losing our unique programming style, our unique programming philosophies? And could we do it without losing the personal voice that only we can bring to our programming? Now, before you disregard using AI to help write programs, I want to make a really important point around using this AI like ChatGPT for programming, or really using AI for anything. It's this concept of garbage in, garbage out. Now, it's a computer science phrase that basically means if you write poor quality computer code, you get a poor quality program. Think of this like an elite athlete, someone who's fueling their body with junk food. If you use poor quality fuel, you get poor quality performance. When we're talking about using ChatGPT for programming, the garbage in refers to bad prompts. If you use specific, well-constructed and detailed and well-constrained programs and prompts, you'll be absolutely amazed at the world-class quality of programming that you can create. Now, important to note, ChatGPT is not doing the programming for you. It's doing with you. It's basically a collaboration between you and AI to produce a higher quality program for your clients. Your role changes from being a programmer to being a prompt engineer, someone who uses your knowledge of exercise science to work in collaboration with technology. It's not a replacement. Now, up until pretty recently, I didn't feel like ChatGPT was ready. I didn't think it was advanced enough to offer the quality of programs that our clients need and are going to demand and deserve. But some recent changes, that's all changed. And I think maybe it's ready. But remember, the abilities of AI right now are the worst they will ever be. As scary good as they're becoming, they will never be this bad again. They will only get better. Outsourcing things like programming to AI is a really smart move. And if you don't start experimenting with this now, you will get left behind. But remember, this is a collaborative approach. AI is not the way of the future. Human plus AI is the way of the future. And with more outsourcing of digital tasks comes more time for you to spend on analog tasks. Those things that our current understanding of AI simply cannot do. The soft skills, things like empathy and kindness and compassion. Because ultimately, your clients don't come to you for great programs. They come to you for human connection. And human connection is something that AI just can't give, at least not yet. Here are your 4 action steps from today's episode. First, use ChatGPT prompts to streamline your programming, ensuring you maintain your signature coaching style. Second, integrate exercise science principles into your prompts so AI-generated programs meet your clients' unique needs. Third, allocate newly freed time to nurturing empathy, your relationships, and personalized support for your clients. And finally, stay updated on evolving AI tools to keep refining your programming approach and to stay ahead in the industry.